What's going on, everyone? So, unfortunately, the Los Angeles Lakers lost to the Cleveland Cavaliers. I mean, look, best team in the league for a reason. Only 4 teams have beaten them. They're also, by like a large margin, the best three-point shooting team in the league. And lo and behold, they just shut the lights out against us, right? 18 threes on 46 attempts, 39% from three, which is actually technically lower than their average. They're 41% on the season. But you know, a team lights it up on the Lakers is not something that is far-fetched by any stretch of the imagination. But what I want to talk about in this video is Austin Reaves. I really love the way that Austin Reaves has been playing lately. And it's not so much that he's been playing well. It's the manner in which he's been playing, right? Now, I know a lot of people think I'm this Reaves hater or whatever. Look, I was the leader of the bandwagon for a long time. But Anthony Davis, I've criticized. I mean, Anthony Davis was not good in this game. If you just look at the box score of the game, you're like, oh, Anthony Davis is great. 28 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, right? 12 of 23 from the floor, so over 50%, right? Or 50% from the floor. He's 50% from three-point range, 2 blocks, 3 steals, right? Like, Anthony Davis is great. He wasn't. You saw that game, he got just absolutely bodied by Jared Allen, Evan Mobley. It was rough watching Anthony Davis out there. I've criticized AD. I've criticized LeBron. Criticized everybody on this team. When they deserve praise, I praise them. When they deserve criticism, they get criticized. Austin Reaves right now deserves a ton of praise. So we're going to praise him, right? Austin Reaves, obviously, in this game, 35-point near triple-double. 35 points, 9 rebounds, 10 assists, 11 of 20 from the floor, 1 of 4 from 3, 12 of 13 from the foul line, 1 steal. I still would prefer the Lakers go get a point of attack guard. I know he's been lighting it up with the assists. He just had a 16 assist point game, right? He's had multiple triple doubles. He has been fantastic in this recent, 3-4 game stretch, right? I love it. I love what we're seeing from him. However, you saw early on the Cavs really apply pressure to him. They kind of lightened up a little bit, at least the 94 feet. And Austin Reaves stopped bringing the ball up as much. And to his credit, he did take care of the ball better. But I still worry about him ball pressure. During the regular season, I think he's fine as your primary playmaker. I just worry about the playoffs. Could you imagine the Thunder and them just having Lou Dort and Alex Caruso, just those 2 pit bulls on Austin Reaves every time he has the basketball? I would still prefer to go get like a Bruce Brown or a Malcolm Brogdon or somebody that can initiate at least. And what that does is that moves Austin Reaves to the 2, which I really want to see him be the 2 because he is a 2. And the recent stint in which he's been playing and the pressure that he has been able to kind of take off of LeBron and Anthony Davis, although they all had to have good games in order for them to just have a chance at this game. They still lost by 12. But the point is that what Austin Reaves has been doing in this recent, spurt has been so much more aggressive and so much more in attack mode, getting to his spots and not settling like he has in the past. And that's been a big problem, something that I've highlighted, right? How many times have we seen Austin Reaves go 1 of 7 from 3 or 0 of 6 from 3? He was 1 of 4 from 3, right? Which is not good, 25%. But he was 1 of 4 from 3. We have seen games where he's 1 of 4 from 3 and will continue to take threes. And next thing you know, he's 1 of 7 from 3, right? He wasn't doing that. He was being aggressive. He was attacking. He was in hunt mode, attack mode, right? Getting to his spots, being aggressive, creating the contact, right? Getting the whistle, which, side note, if LeBron James got the whistle that Austin Reaves got, LeBron James probably averaged 50 a game. Just saying. But Austin Reaves does get good whistle, right? And he should use that. He should maximize that. Use that to his advantage, right? If you're getting the call, continue to be aggressive. Continue to hunt, right? He was getting the whistle. So why wouldn't you want to hunt? Got 13 free throws. Right? LeBron got 2 and Anthony Davis got 2, right? So again, I'm very impressed with Austin Reaves recently because it's not that he's just putting up numbers. We've seen him put up numbers before. We've seen him have games where he's gone and given you 30, right? But he was, 7 of 8 from 3 or whatever, right? Like, that's the difference. He has been so aggressive. I mean, that Kings game, in my opinion, was the best game arguably Reaves has ever had. And that's even with his emergence and that insane run. Because it wasn't just that he gave you, 26, 6, and 16. And he was 3 of 4 from 3 and 9 of 16 from the field. It was, he literally sliced and diced the Sacramento Kings. Now, Sacramento isn't this great defensive team by any stretch of the imagination. And, I still, they put Keon Ellis on him for a stretch, which I don't know why they didn't pressure him more with Keon Ellis. And you saw Reaves, turn the ball over. He did have 5 turnovers in that game. But 16 assists, I will take it. I will live with it. However, he was just, again, he got whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted it. Hunt guys, pick and chose his spots, and he was very impressive, right? Same thing with the Warriors game, right? He didn't shoot the lights out, right? He 26, 10, and 10. He was 8 of 20 from the floor, 4 of 10 from 3, which is 40%. That's good. But, 8 of 20 is 30 or 40%, whatever it is, right? But again, it was the way and manner in which he approached. He was being aggressive. He was putting the pressure on the Golden State Warriors, right? You saw him kind of get to the line, right? You saw him, once again, took the most free throws, 6 of 6 from the foul line, right? Which everyone, Christie was 4 of 4, LeBron was 5 of 5. That was nice to see. Anthony Davis didn't take any free throws, but that was the game where he got hurt. Right, Anthony Davis only played 7 minutes, but you saw Austin Reaves really just be aggressive. Right, Anthony Davis went down, and he just all right, give me the rock and let's go. And again, was in attack mode. I love seeing Austin Reaves when he's in attack mode. We've seen games again where he's had those games where you're just oh man, oh yeah, this guy just gave us, 25 or whatever. Or, the games where he'll give you a quiet 20 or something, right? I like these kind of more loud games. And I'm not saying he has to go give you a 35. And I've even said in the past, I would rather him have a bad game, but he was aggressive, than him having a bad game and he's just settling. That's where I get really frustrated with Austin Reaves. It's dude, and don't get me wrong, when his shot is falling, and I've talked about this, watch some of the games where he's 3 of 4 from 3, and watch the games where he's 1 of 7 from 3. Right? It's not even just obviously he's making shots, right? No, it's just, it opens up so much more for him, right? He's able to attack closeouts harder because teams are closing out harder and stuff, rather than when, he's 1 of 7, teams are hey, if you want to keep shooting, go ahead, keep shooting, right? We'll adjust and figure it out after that. But I want to see, and I hope Reaves continues to be that, which is why I want him as our 2 guard. He's a 2 guard. He's not a point guard. And look, he can still go get the 10 assists. He can still have these games, but as our secondary playmaker rather than the primary playmaker, right? I like Austin Reaves because also when he has to be the primary playmaker, again, he's done a much better job recently. But we've seen over the last year and a half that when he has to be the primary playmaker, at times he gets indecisive. At times he, when LeBron was out, he didn't have to be indecisive because he knew what his role was. Be aggressive, attack. We need you to go get 25 because if you don't, we might lose this game. And he continued that in this game despite LeBron and AD both being in this game. This is when the Lakers are at their best with Austin Reaves, is when he is aggressive and in attack mode, when he is hunting and finding a shot and getting to his spots and elevating over the top and doing all those things. We need that Austin Reaves to continue. That was the Austin Reaves we had a couple seasons ago. Look, I have talked about this very thing in live streams and videos on this channel as it stands, Lakers, everything. So this isn't something where I'm just oh, well, he's doing it now. So no, the exact style of play Austin Reaves has been playing. I have literally broken down and highlighted and have said, I want to see Austin Reaves get back to that. Why was Austin Reaves so good in his emergence? Why was Austin Reaves, when he had that stint, why was he so good? Because he was aggressive. He was the 2 guard. He was hunting. He was getting in the teeth of the defense, right? LeBron, how did he have his emergence? LeBron James went down, and they needed somebody to handle the workload. And he stepped up, and he did it. The more recent stint is the Austin Reaves. Like I've said, I'd rather him, even if he gives you 12 a game, on efficiency and being aggressive and hunting and whatnot, I'm fine with it. He doesn't have to go be 25 to 35 a game. He doesn't have to necessarily give you a triple-double. I mean, I'd love it, but to me, it's more of just, again, it's more of the style of play, the way he plays, that is very important. And I want to see him continue, right? Bad games happen. I don't mind the bad game here and there. But the problem is he's been a roller coaster. He'll have 3 or 4 games like this, and then he'll have 3 or 4 games where he's, like unplayably bad, right? It's just better balance. We need better balance for him. And lately, he's been much more balanced, but he's also been much more aggressive. And that, I think, is the key. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion, and I pass a question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Kind of mixed in the middle. However you feel, whatever your thoughts are, I love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. So we enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one.